everybody upon this evening. You know what I mean? This here is a health and wellness talk and whatnot. Any type of fitness tips, those can share their advice. But in general, yeah, I know my disclaimer, I'm not a pastor preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. So please do not lay claim of those titles on me. We're not here to violate any type of community guidelines, any type of copyright infringement, or any type of privacy guidelines at all. Shout out to everybody who's going to catch this live now, in the middle, and those who want to catch it when it uploads to on YouTube and whatnot. What's up to Christopher Span? Shout out to you. What's up to Jay Williams? Shout out to you. What's up to Jay Allen? He says, I hope all is well. Harvin, I was punched in the back earlier today as well, for sure. You know what I mean? And I was gonna record it. I was gonna put on it live and whatnot, but it's kind of like my first time, going in the gym around this time. You know what I mean? I go to two gyms, so I went to my secondary one, and there was a lot of people in there. You know what I mean, and whatnot. And some people wasn't dressed appropriate, for this for this platform or whatever the case may be. So I opt out. I didn't put it on the live or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just, for now, I'm going to stick with the Sunday mornings whenever we can. But we shall see. We're just going to have a post-workout talk. It was a real nice, smooth, light workout today and what have you. We jumped on the ropes. And we hit the bags and we stretched a little bit. Nothing too crazy, nothing too heavy. It's the top of the week, Monday. We might go for a run tomorrow. And shout out to everybody who's joining. What's up to Roxanne? Shout out to you. What's up to Fleming? Shout out to you. What's up to Jody Jones? I'm all good. I'm just maintaining. What's up to Delroy Clark? And what have you. So we had to talk about, health and wellness talks and, fitness tips. So anything like that. I know in these days, it could be hard. What's up to Mr. Hand? It could be hard to, leave all that good food alone. Especially those who celebrate Thanksgiving, The turkey, the chicken, the stuffing, the cranberry sauce, the collard greens, the neck bones, all that. It could be tough leaving that type of food alone. Believe me, it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard. You understand? I have to drink water. I gotta have Powerade. and some grapes for dinner. You understand? It's hard. There's a Popeye chicken around the corner. It's tough. You know what I mean? It's discipline though. It's pure discipline. You understand? When you rock past them soul food places and that smell hitting you, man. It's rough. All right? What's up to Morgan? You says, greetings, everyone. I hope you all having a blessed day. Absolutely. For sure. You said you're on your way home from Canton. Uh-oh. Better get up out of there. Canton, Ohio. You better get up out of there, man. I've been there a few times. Man, Canton, Ohio is something else. But as I was stating, I know a lot of people eat, a lot of fast foods on a day-to-day basis. Some people go to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, and then they have Chinese food for lunch, or McDonald's, or Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. The lines at Chick-fil-A be so long. I don't know what is it about Chick-fil-A that a lot of people like. You know what I mean? KFC, Popeyes, soul food places. You know what I mean? And then people go out later on throughout their day and have some more fast food. And they wonder why they have health issues and whatnot. You understand? I know it's tough. It's tough to work out just a little bit per day. You know what I mean? It's tough to drink at least 40s a day. At least 40s a day. You know what I mean? I even had a hard time before, a long time ago, even, having one water. Now we up to about 5 or 6 waters a day. You know what I mean? All right, Fleming says, post-workout talks, he says, please stay on that grid. You said no Diddy Dirk. election talk. Otherwise, you'll be timed out. You know they're going to come in here. You know they're going to talk about Diddy. You know they're going to talk about Little Dirt, Donald Dump, you know what I mean, and Camilla Wicked Harris. They coming in here. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. You know? Or they going to say something about Charleston White. Something. Alright? G Swole said, what's a good time to work out when the gym gets packed in the morning? What do you mean? Because I'm random. You know what I mean? I'm very random. Sometimes I could wake up 2 in the morning. Right? Or 3 in the morning. If I'm off and there's a gym right here, I'm in the complex. I call that's my third gym to go to. You know what I mean? But me, I'm very, very random when it comes to going to the gym. All right? You said, do you think it's possible to work out early in the morning, like 3 a.m. before you go to work? I used to do that. You know what I mean? I used to do that. You know, when I worked security at, I think it was like an 8 to 4. I worked security in Jersey City at Hudson Mall. And then I would wake up like 4 in the morning and go run in the hood alone. You understand? 5 miles, 4 or 5 miles. You understand? I used to do that. Now, I wouldn't recommend those out there to do it. And it makes me angry when I see women outside running at those times when I go to work. Dangerous. Dangerous. You understand? But if you just go into a gym, hey, that's cool. I mean, if you want to have good time management and you want to, use that workout as your coffee per se to get you going, then hey, that's cool. I think that's more healthy and better than drinking coffee. Or some people drink Red Bull in the morning. That's all they drink, Red Bull all day. Red Bull, coffee, and some people smoke a cigarette. Or some people have their coffee and smoking a cigarette. Terrible combination. You know what I mean? To get their day going. Really? Really? What's up to V Coleman? Shout out to you. SV says, I noticed that in the inner city within the past year, all these random hot chicken shops opening up. Oh, yeah. I think my youngest son, when he was here in the summertime, he said, can you get me some hot David chicken? I said, I ain't never heard of that before. Hot David chicken? What is that? And I had to look it up. All the chicken is hot. Wow, I knew nothing about it. You know what I mean? So you're right about that. You're absolutely right. Being that he worked out and stuff like that, I gave him a treat. You can have that, but you're going to work harder the next day. You know what I mean? All right? What's up to BBB? What's up to Roxanne, T. Scroggins, Mercy Carr? You said, do you bring your gun? Gun? Where you heard that at? Huh? Where did you hear that at? Nobody said nothing about a gun. You said that. You understand? Nice try. But you said that. You know? All right? Appreciate that at Flemings. Shout out to you. And whatnot. So, Mr. G Swole, man, it's all up to you. It's all up to you, man. You know what I mean? How you want to consume your time and manage your time in general. You know? V. Coleman says, I changed my diet for 9 months. I eat plenty of vegetables. That's a good point right there. Vegetables. You says, I don't eat fast food anymore, and I eat lots of big fish and baked chicken. Are you still, this thing keeps scrolling up, forgive me. You says, are you still seasoning exercise for 10 minutes a day? I don't get that part right there. I don't get that part. That part I don't get. You know what I mean? All right. So sweater or sweeter. You said Sweeter, Ohio says Charleston White Castle Burger. Really? That's not even funny. Now, if somebody said a joke and it's funny, I'm gonna laugh at it. Even if it's about me. That wasn't even funny. You know how them people who try so hard to make people laugh? You ain't even laughing at their jokes. You laughing at them. You know what I mean? That was horrible right there. That was a horrible joke. You know? All right? What's up? What's up to Henry? What's up to Henry Ross? Shout out to you. And we on this guy YouTube channel. Let's check him out. Let me see.
The man with the golden voice with golden sweater. Hey, watch an all-new sweater tonight at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Wow. I'm on this guy YouTube channel. Let's see what he got on here. He got a video called Butt Naked Cheerios. Wow. Butt Naked Cheerios. I don't know what's wrong with these people in these days, man. I really don't know. G Swole says, but would I be putting myself at risk of being tired throughout the day at work to end up getting into an accident due to working out around 3 a.m.? Well, if anything, you know, working out, it builds up your adrenaline. You know what I mean? I'd say people who drinking coffee and stuff like that, putting sugar in it, and drinking Red Bull all day are more at risk for their bodies to crash. You're doing something healthy to your body by working out before you go to work. Get you a jump start. All right? What's up to Sion Wahid? What's up to Prodigal Son? He said, I guess he's talking about that left and right guns with a combo 5. Mr. Ham. All right? Here go this guy again. Henry Ross says, you got YouTubers on here saying the biblical debate is a young man's thing. Well, I never heard of that. Who said that? I mean, hey, man. You know, people going to have they says, they talks, you know, on social media in general. You know, whatever you do on social media, you know what I mean? Whether it's positive, you could be talking about the most positive stuff ever. There's going to be somebody or somebody's that have something negative to say in general. You know what I mean? It's over 7.9 billion people in this world. There's going to be somebody out there bunch, if they see a YouTube channel, they just have to say something negative. You know what I mean? Some people's personality, their characteristics, their attributes, is just about negativity. That's just it. You know what I mean? All right? So I really don't pay people no mind. What's up to Paulette? Shout out to you. What's up to React? She says, health tips for me. I'm 22 and I eat horrible. Well, what are you eating? You know what I mean? Are you working out? Are you seeing a doctor? You know what I mean? That's most important. Going to see a doctor. Getting your blood checked. Especially if you are a minority. Especially if you are a minority and you eating crazy, go get checked. Get your blood checked. Get them white blood cells checked. Them red blood cells checked. Get your sodium checked. Your creatine checked. Get all that checked. And get a good doctor who will tell you. You know what I mean? They'll send you the results. Explain the results. What this mean. What that mean. You know what I mean? A lot of these doctors out here, they just write you off a prescription. Hey, get out of here. You know what I mean? That's it. And you take the prescription and the prescription have you feeling worse than what you felt before. You know what I mean? So I think it's, except if it's a serious problem and you really need a certain type of medication. You know what I mean? Other than that, health-wise, you can get a lot of things decreased or reduced. You know? He says, I don't put sugar on the cream. Excuse me, I don't put sugar on the coffee or cream. Okay. What's up with Tanya Renee? Art of War, Cell Express. Shout out to you. Well. What's up to Max? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. See if I missed any comments. We're just reading right through. Oh, you said much love and respect from Germany. He says Wu-Tang Clan forever. Shout out to Germany. I mean, I don't listen to Wu-Tang no more, you know, but I know what you're talking about. All right. G Swole says, do you believe The Rock, you said, got his body due to working out really early in the morning? Well, I mean, The Rock, if he's not using steroids and whatnot, if he did it the proper way, because I think one video I saw, you know, they showed his workouts. So I don't think it's from working out early or whatever the case may be. It could be in general, him taking care of his body and his health at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what time you work out, in the morning, afternoon, evening, you know what I mean? It don't matter. You understand? As long as you keep yourself right. Not a problem, Mr. Ham. What's up to Calvin? Shout out to you. B. Coleman. You says exercise 10 minutes a day is good for you. Well, I mean, hey, 10 minutes for people who don't work out at all, it's good for them. It's good for them. You know what I mean? It's good for them for sure. You said I eat a lot of junk food and sodas. I try and get healthy food, but I always go back to eating junk. Well, a lot of people do. A lot of people just can't put down the junk food, the Doritos, the M&Ms, the Starbursts, the Almond Joy, the Mike and Ike's, the Laffy Taffies, the Chico Sticks, the Boston Baked Beans, Lemon Heads. People can't put them chocolate donuts down, powdered donuts, cinnamon powdered donuts, Boston cream, strawberry, jelly donuts. They can't put it down. It's Wicked Wing. Now they going to Dunkin' Donuts and getting them Wicked Wing donuts. You know what I mean? With the pumpkin face on it. They can't put it down. You know? It's tough. What's up to Sin Stew? Henry Ross says it was said by the amazing Lucas, and he is live doing a lot of blaspheming, and he said it's a young man's thing. Well, I don't know who that is. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him. I mean, if you heard a biblical discussion, hey, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. At the end of the day, you understand? It's more content, you know, on our channels and whatnot. The biblical discussion is just like maybe I see about 10% of the ideas on the channel. You know what I mean? We got other stuff on the channel. We got poems. We got workout videos. We got this. We got news clips. You understand? We got videos talking about fitness, conversations. You know what I mean? So I don't worry about these fellas. You know? All right. What's up to a Toro? He says I'm 62. I'm still squatting 325 all the way down. Hey, that's cool. That's what's up, man. And there's a lot of people in their 60s and their 70s that's in great shape. They really take care of their bodies. They really take care of themselves and whatnot. It's tough. You know what I mean? You see a lot of these young people out here. When you say, listen, I'm 40. Oh, you old, you this, you that. That's ignorance right there. You know what I mean? It's how you take care of your body. Because I could be 40, but just because I took care of my body, you know what I mean, is more in shape than a teenager who's doing a lot of drugs, beating up their body. A lot of them are clocking out. A lot of them. You know what I mean? They clocking out. Using them, street drugs and whatnot. All right? Paulette, appreciate that. Paulette, what you talking about? What's up to Rashida? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Absolutely at Mercy Car. You know what I mean? I never did no illegal drugs. Never. Never smoked no weed. Never did no cocaine. None of that. None of that. I can say this. I'm from the hood and I never smoked marijuana. Never. You know what I mean? You smell it. You can smell it. Smell like skunk. But never smoked it and never will. You know what I mean? Never. You know? Henry Ross says, Dump eats lots of McDonald's. I mean, we could tell. We could tell for sure. You know what I mean? And just because somebody don't smoke weed, that doesn't mean their life is boring. Obviously, you on here. Obviously, we entertaining you if you on here. You understand? You don't have to smoke weed in order to have fun. That is stupid. How ignorant you sound. Wow, man. I need to smoke weed to have fun with my children. You don't make no type of sense. Now you a fool. You understand? Now you a fool. You mean to tell me you gotta smoke weed to have fun? You just said never blaze ? Life must have been very boring. You said that. You idiot. Well, if you use that in the same sentence, that means you gotta smoke weed to have fun. You said that. You said it. Dumb. You made the equation and you can't understand what you're trying to equal up to. Now you're trying to change the narrative. You don't make sense at all. All right? He said it makes sense if you have high stress and anxiety. Well, I hear people who say smoking weed helps them with the stress, the anxiety, the depression, or whatever the case may be. Honestly, I never had to deal with that. I never had to deal with stress. I never had to deal with, high cases of anxiety. Nothing. You know what I mean? I guess because, I have a way of releasing tension, and that was fighting. You know what I mean? But in general, I still wouldn't recommend smoking weed. I still wouldn't. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pollute my body. You understand that? As hard as I work on, hard as I work out and, eat right and stuff like that, I don't recommend smoking weed. Now, some people talk about CBDs and stuff like that. If you're stressed out over losing a boyfriend or a girlfriend, cut it out. Now, if you depressed about death, understandable. But a lot of times these people are stressed out and have anxiety over really nothing. It'd be over nothing. You understand? Nothing. You know what I mean? What are some things that people have anxiety over and stressed out about? We ain't talking about death. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about nothing to that extent. You know what I mean? Because of the stuff that I hear that people are having, that are stressed out and having anxiety, it's just foolishness. They talk about being stressed out and have anxiety, but yet they polluting their minds with filthiness. Certain music, stuff they watch, people that they are around. You know what I mean? They feeding that stress. They feeding that anxiety with nonsense. So let me know. You know what I mean? All right? Where we at? What's up, the Frozen Mountain? What's the best way to get your footwork better? Well, running. You understand that? I run the hills. When I run around here, it's hills over here. Run the hills. I sprint the hills. Run stairs. Run backwards. You know what I mean? So the track is like maybe a quarter of a mile. So I would run backwards. Run sideways, pivoting. You could watch some tutorials on, Floyd Mayweather got some stuff up there. I'm not sure if Teddy Atlas do, but some good coaches on YouTube that gives good tutorials and whatnot on footwork. But mainly, what helped me was running. Running helped me. Sprints helped me. Running backwards. You know what I mean? All right. Paulette says, why you calling all the Cheetos and Doritos gang right when I was about to open a bag of Doritos? You called me. It's all good. I mean, I eat Doritos. I like Cool Ranch Doritos. When I have my spaghetti, I got to have me a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. But I'm talking about people who have it every day. That's what I'm talking about. People who eat junk food every day. Now, if you have it, once or twice a week, hey, cool. Sometimes your body needs certain things that's in that type of stuff. Because like people who with diabetes, You know what I mean? I think that's it right there. Diabetes or something like that. Whereas though they have to eat a piece of candy whenever they feeling some type of downness from that sickness and whatnot. I was working with a fella, and all he would do is eat peanut chews. He would always eat peanut chews, but then he explained why he was eating the peanut chews, and I understood. You know what I mean? The fella would always have a bag of peanut chews every day. You know what I mean? Peanut chews. You know? So it all depends. All right? Man said, I need a blunt. I don't need no blunt. G Swole said, I thought my report from my doctor was going to influence me to eat better, but I realized it's hard to stop eating bad food when you're trying to stop, especially when 7-Eleven got deals on junk food. 7-Eleven, the little mild wings, the little pizza. Come on, man. I used to deliver there. McLean Trucking. I used to deliver overnight. You know what I mean? Right when I finished the lives, I would have to go to work, tired, throughout the night, delivering to the 7-Elevens. And we would get like free pizza and stuff like that. I wouldn't really eat it. It was tough. It's tough, man. We delivered to the 7-Elevens, the Circle K's. I forgot what else. You know what I mean? So I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. I had it real bad, man. Real bad in the sense of keeping discipline. And then right after I got off work 5 in the morning, straight to the gym. Straight to the gym. So it was tough, man. I know what you mean. Because they used to offer us free food. Free food. You know? So instead of getting that pizza, instead of getting them chicken wings every night, get a banana, get an apple. You know what I mean? Get a veggie drink, water, a Powerade, a Gatorade. It's tough. A protein bar. It's rough. You know? It's rough. All right? Where we at? Let me see what this person wrote. Let me go check out something right quick. He said, it's totally fair if you haven't had to deal with it. Some people wouldn't recommend fighting in the same regard as it can be potentially harmful. Long as you have an outlet. Well, listen here. When I talk about fighting, I'm talking about working out in the gym. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You may have taken like, oh wow, he's on his Mike Tyson type of stuff. No. Relieving tension. You know what I mean? For the most part. You know, because I'm not actively fighting right now. We just working out, you know, keeping in good shape and stuff like that. Could fighting be harmful to people? Yes. Could working out, you just hitting the bags and hitting the pads and sparring and stuff like that, light sparring, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. But I wouldn't put smoking weed in the same sense of fighting. I wouldn't do that. Rather working out, excuse me. You know, you can't compare a blunt to somebody hitting the bags. You can't compare smoking a blunt, right, to somebody sparring. You can't do that. Can't do that. Not at all. What benefits health-wise physically? We ain't talking about because smoking weed calm you down. We ain't talking about that. Because a glass of wine can do that. You know what I mean? People always trying to come up with something just to have an excuse to smoke weed or angel dust or purple haze, whatever y'all smoking out there, K2. I ain't recommending that to nobody. You understand? They love that. They love that weed. They love to have that weed. They need it. They need that dirt. They need the nickel bags. They need all that. You understand? All right. I see social media currency got some deleted messages. Oh man, hilarious. All right, G Swole says, why do people think smoking weed is helpful for their health and using the excuse of weed coming from the earth to be God's purpose for us to take advantage of it? Well, I hear that a lot. I hear that often. You know? And the thing is with weed, like the person said, they said it calms a person down as far as like if they're dealing with stress and anxiety, and whatnot. Listen, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not putting no type of inhalation like that into my lungs. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? What type of benefit smoking weed does to your lungs? You talking about stress and anxiety. You know what I mean? There's other ways to deal with that. Health-wise, healthy-wise. To all the weed smokers out there, what does marijuana smoke does to your lungs that can benefit you? Let me know. Let me know. Don't come up with nothing else. Let me know. Ask a person that who loves to smoke weed. You know what I mean? You get your Dutch, you lick the paper. You understand? You get your Black and Mild. You understand that? You take the little thing out, the little pipe. Come on, I seen friends do that. Come on now. I seen friends do that. Excuse me. Answer that question, weed heads out there. Answer it. You know? Right, where we at? SV says weed has more negative benefits when it comes to mental and physical health. Frozen Mouse says, I'm huge on boxing, martial arts, love it. Absolutely. MX says, I don't have the discipline to hold on to any habit activities very long, whether good or bad, beneficial or harmful. Wow. Understandable. Oh, you funny. That's funny right there. I ain't gonna say who comment, but that's funny. All right. Henry Ross says, what will you say about them women who eat ice cream after getting dumped by their boyfriends? Well, hey, that's funny. Break up to make up. I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know nothing about that. That's why you should come across somebody who's godly. You know what I mean? But that's a different topic for a different day. Eating ice cream over a breakup? Wow. Ice cream over over a breakup. What is that gonna do? I don't even know. When I got dumped by a girl back in the day, man, of course I was hurt. But hey, a couple days later, I was right. I was fine. You know, so I don't know what ice cream is going to do. You know? All right? He said ice cream. Tanya Renee said, no junk food every day, but maybe 4 days out the week. Dark chocolate, 1 to 3 pieces. You says Mamba, graham crackers, cookies, low salt chips, pretzels, popcorn. All right, what's up to Eric? You says, because of you, I've been blessed with the sermons posted on YouTube of Gino. Wonderful. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Thank you for tapping into that YouTube channel. My first YouTube channel, Tony Harvin. Thank you for coming to this channel. My secondary channel, Tony Harvin Network. You know, shout out to everybody out there in the Truth of God. You know what I mean? We blasting the Truth of God videos on 2 YouTube channels. Facebook, Daily Motion, Rumble.com, and TikTok. Appreciate y'all. All right. What's up to AG? Shout out to you. Frozen Mountain says find something positive to do. Absolutely. SV says boxing is a good exercise. Also, knowing how to box is important. If you have to defend yourself, your family and church family, if need be, if attacked. Good point. I would also recommend to have something else in your arsenal besides boxing. You know, some wrestling, some jiu-jitsu, or some type of form of takedowns that you may know, submission and things of that nature. I know some brothers in the Truth of God who on the security team, they study some stuff. You understand? They study some stuff. You know, so shout out to them. You know? All right? MX said they both have, what is that? Humility and releasing tension, excuse me. Improve sleeping, enhance mood, and pain relief. Courtney M. What are you talking about? You said you look better than most younger than me, than you. You says I'm nearly 40. I mean, hey, kudos to you. All right, Tanya Renee says I have to be careful. Bananas, greens, green tea, apples. You said in other herbal teas, I like to eat a lot of fish, chicken, ground turkey out of 7 days a week. I only eat once or twice. Frozen Mountain says I used to smoke back in high school with weed, cig vapes, anything to get high, get a high and buzz, but only did it because of my friends was doing it. God turned that off in me. Now I'm 4 years sober. Wonderful. For sure. MX says black and mild is the least healthy way to smoke. What's up to Cato? What up to Cato? Shout out to you. Mr. Ham says I've been watching Sugar Ray Leonard old fights. Wonderful. It's a good old time fighter. Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Tommy. YouTube. I got knocked off. Wow. I'm sitting there talking, and I didn't even know I was knocked off. So please forgive me. All right? It says YouTube is causing your phone to overheat. It will be automatically closed in 20 seconds. That's crazy. Now that's crazy right there. What was we? I don't even know where we was at. You know what I mean? So that's been going on with this phone lately and what have you. All right? It knocked me right off. What's up to B Palmer? Shout out to you. G Swole says, I never got that on why women eat ice cream. You on that too? To get over a breakup, even though I did some dumb stuff to get over my breakup, but then I don't think, listen, come on, man. You said my rap songs were dumb besides saying curse words. Rap songs? We went from working out to rapping. From working out to rapping. Listen, G-Swole, you talk a lot about rap, man. You know what I mean? What you got, some rap videos up on YouTube? Let us know. You know what I mean? G-Swole said, weed also bums out your brain cells. Or was that just a scared tactic when I got that from the movie Lean on Me? I don't know. That I don't know. You know what I mean? Anybody in the medical field on here, you know, can let us know. Anybody who's in the medical field, you know what I mean? If you got any type of input on marijuana, working out, health and wellness, feel free to share with us in the chat room. All right? You said it was buffering. Yeah, it shut off. All right, Henry Ross. He says, don't they inject stuff in your banana and your apples? I don't think so. Where did you get that from? You know what I mean? But I haven't heard that before. You know? All right? Oh, you said it's your birthday. Happy birthday at Beverly Palmer. Shout out to you. Hope all is well. You said don't let them trick you out of your health. Absolutely. And you notice if anybody who's is from the hood, from the inner city, what do they have in the hood that's healthy? It's a liquor store on every corner, right? It's a Chinese spot. It's a Chinese place, a chicken spot, bodegas, right? And liquor stores. On almost every corner. Spanish food. On almost every corner in the hood. You know what I mean? Where do you see a salad works in the hood? You don't see works in the hood. Right? You don't see no Panera bread in the hood. You don't see that. You don't see none of that. You understand? The most you'll probably see in the hood is a Subway. That's it. The most, maybe, is a Subway restaurant. Fast food place, excuse me. That's it. But most likely, you're going to see a Chinese spot. You know, you want to order those General Toast chicken, shrimp lo mein. You know what I mean? Sweet and sour chicken, pork fried rice with some rib tips. You know, a lot of y'all get the duck sauce, the soy sauce. You know, you know, he said smoke shops. Oh yeah, now they got the smoke shops in the hood. Now they adding the smoke shops in the hood. Tattoo places. They go hand in hand, smoke shops and tattoo places. When have you ever seen a healthy spot in the hood? I'm talking about dead smack in the hood. You know? Somebody said sweet and sour rat. Beverly Palmer said liquor store, beer and wine, laundromat, barbershop, smoke shop, church, drug corner, and addicts. Absolutely. When I go back to Jersey City to my hometown, and I ride through Jackson Avenue, what they call Martin Luther King Drive, or Ocean Avenue, you see the same. Listen, I done went there about 3 months ago, and then 8 months before that. Throughout all the years I've been going back, same people on the same corner in the same spot. They ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? They go into the liquor stores and beating their bodies up. And when you get out the car to go to the store because you want something from your favorite spot, guess what they doing? You got some change, little buddy? You got some money, little bro? What? You know what I mean? That's the hood for you. All right? Somebody said, what's your zodiac sign? We don't go by horoscopes. We don't do that. We don't do horoscopes. You know what I mean? We don't do that foolishness. Gangster. You know what I mean? We don't do that. All right? He said, greetings from Holland. Shout out to you. All right? G-Swole said, that was my former days when I was writing rap songs. It was just a way to express myself, to get over from being hurt. Tried to get people to like me, to get into the music industry, but I had flow. Well, it's good that you came across the truth of God, you know, because I used to like DJing. You understand? Right after the boxing gym, I'm on my turntables. But, you know, thanks be to God that I was brought out of that. You know what I mean? Because once one get into the music industry, it could be a wrap mentally. You know? Somebody said General Toast cat. Mr. Ham said they got me from the hood that cook healthy soul food. Where at? All right. What's up to Gladys? Shout out to you. What's up to Shelly Moss? Hope all is well. Fleming says, Zodiac signs. I definitely missed that comment. Somebody said, Dullins on Crenshaw. Crenshaw. Let me look that up right quick. What's up to Nicole Martin? Dullins. Dullins, that's a spot in Los Angeles, Crenshaw. Soul food restaurant. I mean, you know, sometimes, okay, like if you got restaurants like soul food and it's more so home cooked stylish. You know what I mean? Home. If it's like how you make the food, how you make your food at home cooked meals. If it's like similar to that, then it could be some good benefits in that with some soul foods, depending on how they make it. Depends. You know? So I'm looking at Dullins as you requested or you recommended. Looks all right too. It looks all right. I'll be honest with you. It looks all right. It looked like a more healthier soul food type of place. You know what I mean? Definitely. Most definitely. I'll give you that one for giving that recommendation. Right? What's up to Corinda? You said small country town like my hometown, definitely limited on healthy food places too. Mostly fried food places. Your comments don't appear on your end as on mine. Remember, I got knocked off, so I might have missed some comments. All right, Henry Ross says because my mom is afraid of eating apples, saying there is a lot of sugar on some sugar in your fruits. Well, yes, there is sugar in fruits, but it's good sugars. Your body needs it. You understand? Your body needs it. Because if you get your blood checked and the doctors see that your sugar levels are low, he or she is going to recommend you, listen, you're going to have to eat something with some sugar in it. Just like with sodium. You know what I mean? I got my blood checked and whatnot. I don't eat much sodium. Right? So I looked at my sodium level. It's like a little below half. You understand? So now I may have to intake just a little bit more sodium and whatnot because your body needs that type of stuff. So here it is. We might be overdoing not having much sodium or sugars, whereas though the body needs it. You know what I mean? Because sodium is considered a nutrient. You know what I mean? It's just that it could be a lot of sodium in fast foods, which people overdo it. But you don't want to underdo it either. You know what I mean? So you also got to be careful with that. All right? According to doctors, not according to me. You know what I mean? So whatever advice I give, I'm talking about, you know what I mean, when I got my blood checked and what my doctor told me. You understand? All right? Let me see. Fleming says, Tony, folks wonder why they sick. Absolutely. Get checked. Don't wait till it's too late. Get your blood checked. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You can catch something from the beginning stages to work on it. Get checked. You know, don't be scared. You know? All right? Mr. Ham says fried foods are only bad in the oil you use and the amount of sodium. True. True. SV says most sugar in fruits is good and fuels the body with energy. True. I agree with that. All right. Courtney M said that's the part people struggle with, the daily grind. Marissa Carr says I love my fruits. If you eat fast food, pick out chicken fajitas once a month or two. Beverly Palmer says start juicing natural fruits and veggies and drinks. That then you don't have to worry about 10 to 15 when you purchase. Read your ingredients. Some items have bioengineered ingredients in it. Henry Ross says how pork without sodium in it. Well, here's the thing. When I buy like bacon, I buy low sodium bacon. I buy low sodium bacon, and when I cook my bacon, I put it in the oven to drain more out. You understand? So you gotta be real clever with that, because even some like turkey bacon got more sodium than pork bacon. So when you go to the supermarkets, just check out various turkey bacons. Look at the sodium levels to it, and go look at pork bacon, low sodium. Look at that. Or even look at a normal pack of bacon versus turkey bacon. You know what I mean? So that's how I cook my bacon. Get the low sodium bacon, and then I cook it in the oven to drain a little bit more. You know? Somebody said just don't like pig. Well, there's various things that's from a pig, like gelatin, right? That's in foods and stuff you don't even know about. You know what I mean? So it's not only, bacon and stuff like that comes out of a pig. There's various things that come out of a pig that people don't even know about. They say, man, I don't eat pork, XYZ, but yet they're eating something else that has a different part of the pig inside of it. You don't even know. You don't even know. It tastes good, don't it? So it's not just the bacon. It's not just the pork chops. It's not just those things. The pork ribs. It's other stuff that comes from pigs. That's in a different name. It's under a different name, and people don't even know. You know what I mean? See, those Hebrew Israelites who don't eat pork, they study the nooks and crannies to a pig, what they take out of a pig and what they put in certain type of foods and stuff like that. They know. So when I brought up was on here and we was talking about pork, I said, what about gelatin? And he knew about it. He knew about it. So be careful. All right. G Swole says, I'm not going to lie, my blood test results gave me the scariest feeling I probably ever felt. But I hope next time I get tested, my results turn out better. Well, you got to take care of yourself better. You got to take care of yourself, man. You know what I mean? It could be the littlest things. Not drinking enough water. You know what I mean? Not putting enough electrolytes in your body. I got vitamins in here too. Not taking your vitamins every day. You know what I mean? I've heard some people drink Red Bull all day, every day with no water. You know what I mean? Coffee and Red Bull all day. They don't drink no water. Right? Sin Stu says natural sugars from fruit is a good suggestion, but sugar itself, cancer thrives on sugar. I use raw honey instead. Okay. Corinna says, I didn't realize how much sodium is in frozen foods. You're right about that. You're absolutely right. So sometimes I go to the supermarket. I don't even buy that type of stuff much anymore. I might give me a pack of chicken, right? Salmon, boneless chicken, ground turkey. But if you buy like those boxes of like French fries, and people buy TV dinners and rice in the bags, frozen stuff like that, you're right. A bunch of sodium in it and whatnot. I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? No way. Unless I have an extreme workout, whereas though I need to replenish my body with it. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. You know? All right. What's up to Terrence Norwood? He said, it's not what you eat, it's how you eat it. Moderation. All right. Shelly Moss said, you can overdose your bladder on too much water and other fluids depending on how much you drink. Kelly Palmer says, read the code, scan on fruits and veggies, each processed. Nicole Mars says, I drink Body Armor. Is there healthier than Gatorade and Powerade? Well, I wouldn't say healthier per se. It all depends, what type of workouts a person may do. You understand? To replenish their body. Like Powerade. Powerade is pretty cool. Body Armor is pretty cool too. I like Body Armor. You know what I mean? But I would take Body Armor over Powerade and Gatorade. I really would. I really would. You know what I mean? They got a lot of good nutrients in it. I believe they use coconut water with that. So I definitely would pick that over Powerade and Gatorade. What's up to Levy? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. We almost at the hour mark to conclude this live. We almost at that hour mark. I definitely appreciate y'all for coming on here. Tuning in to this live. I don't know if Tazariak is coming on tomorrow, but we shall see what's going down tomorrow in general. So if you got any last closing remarks, we can wrap this thing up. If you got any closing remarks, Christopher Hanley says, what are good meals to do to help lower belly fat? Well, my thing is, people want, a flat six-pack and stuff like that. You gotta do calisthenics and dealing with your, your belly area and whatnot. You could eat foods that can reduce certain things in your belly, but you still, if you want to tone your belly out, calisthenic workouts. Calisthenic workouts to tighten that up. But a lot of fiber, a lot of foods, fruits, with fiber in it and whatnot. All right, will do. Keep you in prayers. Adam Levy. Mr. Ham said, check your message. He sent some food. Mr. Ham sent some food. Right, let's see what Mr. Ham is cooking up. All right, Mr. Ham. Oh, man. Woo! Wow. Mr. Ham. Wow. Let me show y'all what Mr. Ham done cooked up. This man look like, what is that? That look like some fish, some shrimps, some red peppers, some green peppers. The man got the Carolina Reaper hot sauce with that, the tartar and the Tabasco. That looks good, man. Straight up. We're gonna show the people. Let me see if I can blow this thing up. Let me know if y'all can see this. That's a good meal right there. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a good meal right there. You know what I mean? That's a good meal. Now I'll be tempted, if I had that meal, I'll be tempted to eat it now. I don't eat past a certain time, but I'll be tempted to eat it though. Honestly. But that's a good meal right there. Alright? He said big shrimps. He said, what do you think of powdered food made into some type of meat but ain't meat? I never heard of that, Henry Ross. I never heard of that. Powdered made food? I never heard of powder made food unless you're talking about like pancakes. Oh, you said some type of meat. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. That I don't know nothing about. El Polo Loco. El Polo Loco. Chicken. Man, that name sounds familiar. El Polo Loco. That sounds like a name from a movie I watched. El Polo. El Polo Loco. I don't think I ever heard it as far as like food wise, but that name I heard from an old movie. All right. And it said El Polo Loco. Terrence says anything with added sugar will build up. Carbs, oats, after digested turns into sugar. That's why it's a lot of diabetics, refined sugars, which are your bakery products. G-Swole said, is it okay to eat a piece of chicken from Popeyes and KFC in my salad? Well, check this out here, man. I'm not knocking fast food once in a while, but all the time, nah. You know what I mean? Nah. I mean, once in a while, I may get some fast food. Once in a while. Once in a while. It is now the month of almost November. So I probably had fast foods this whole year. I'm probably going to guess and say about maybe 9 or 10 times. So that's like an average of one time a month. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? That's probably my average. Probably one time a month. Fast food. Now, what I wanted to try was Wingstop. I've never had that before. I never had it. So I'm going to wait till the month of November to try it. You understand? So that's going to be my one time a month to try Wingstop. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. I try to average. I wanted to not have fast food the whole year. But of course, when you're a truck driver, you forget your lunch. You're out in nowhere and you're starving. You know what I mean? Those times I had to get something. You know what I mean? But I average about one time a month fast foods, that's it. You know, so if you average in one time a month or once in a while, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Mercy Card says, I love my cabbage. Cabbage with carrots is very tasty. I must say, the way I fix it, everybody is waiting for a plate. Never fell. Oh, check you out. Check you out, huh? All right, we gotta go. You said Wingstop is terrible and fries is way too salty. Okay. Okay, there you have it. With, you know, making my own chicken wings, huh? All right. I thank everybody for tuning in to this live. Appreciate the conversation we had. It's about 11:15. You says them Impossible Burgers at McDonald's. Well, I will say McDonald's burgers is not made out of powder. Only because I delivered to these restaurants like a Taco Bell. You know, I think we did Wendy's one time delivering food. So everybody get the same stuff. Almost everybody get the same stuff. All these restaurants get the same exact stuff. Almost. They order from the same companies. You know what I mean? The only thing is they cook it different. That's it. You know what I mean? So when you go to a Red Lobster, you see a steak. Then you go to a Fridays, you see a steak. You go into a Longhorn or Outback Steakhouse, or whatever the case may be, it's all the same steak. They just cooking it in a different way. That's it. You know what I mean? We had to deliver, you know, steaks, burgers, chicken, all that. You know what I mean? All of it. And a lot of them get the same stuff. That's it. You know what I mean? Appreciate that, Tanya Renee. Chairman says Wingstops are okay depending on where you are. Charlotte. All right. All right. Peace to everyone out there. Lord willing, we'll be on tomorrow. Probably maybe 2 times tomorrow. We'll see. I'm looking to come on maybe 2 times tomorrow on the whatnot to have some more conversation, or a decent biblical conversation. You know what I mean? All right. Jesus was drinking a lot of water doesn't cause you to stop a lot due to being a truck driver to have to stop. Well, when you're a trucker, it's rest stops on certain highways. You know what I mean? You got rest stops. You got trucker gas stations such as like Pilot. What else out there? You got Love's gas station. For trucks, the rest, and things like that. Some people, brush their teeth, shave. They got showers. They got a little laundromat there for the truck drivers. So they got all this type of stuff. You know what I mean? In certain areas, and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it's pretty easy if you need a rest, if you need to take a nap, or whatever the case may be, as a truck driver, because it's rest stops in almost everywhere. You know what I mean? You may not know, but it is. All right, especially on highways with the rest stops. All right. Mr. Hand says, when I get home from this trip, going to pray and exercise. Wonderful. He says, do you know what time tomorrow so I can look out for? I don't know. As far as like a discussion, maybe 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. But I don't know the first live. I don't know yet. You know what I mean? I want to get some sleep on it. I'm off tomorrow. So we're going to sleep on it, and we're going to enjoy this glorious sleep. All right? So God bless everybody out there. I'm Tony Harvin, signing off. Well, of course, if you drink a lot of fluids and water, especially water, it's going to have anybody run into the restroom and whatnot. You got to learn certain times to drink your water. Certain times. You know what I mean? Learn certain times. Okay, I'm at this stop. I know I'm going to pass a rest stop in the next hour. So I'm going to drink my water because I know I'm going to pass this rest stop within an hour. You got to know if you drink a bottle of water at 6 o'clock, if your body is set to go to the restroom at 6:45 or something like that. You got to time your body on certain things when you're drinking water. All right? SV says it's the topic already decided on. Somewhat. I don't know. All right, I got to sign off. I'm a little sleepy. God bless everybody out there. I'm Tony Harvin. I'm signing off. Peace, peace, peace.